Hello, my name is Adam Chang and this is CCB Editorials. As someone once said, variety is the spice of life. With disagreement comes variety, which leads to the allowance of other members of the group to compile their ideas. But not only is disagreement good for variety, it is also useful because their ideals affect the group, allowing others to develop from them. For example, in the novel The Maze Runner by James Dashner, almost everyone was afraid to defy the rules or make decisions that might even be beneficial. But when a disagreement was reached, certain decisions totally out of the norm saved everyone's lives. Another example is in The Giver. Jonah and other members of the community did things exactly the same as each other, never experiencing variety. After a series of unapproved decisions, they finally experienced emotion, one step closer to a whole life. Disagreement is a necessary tool to better function. In the novel Giver, Jonah and other members of the community were bound to the restrictions of the community. It even went so far as to drug its members so they wouldn't experience emotion. Only Jonah and the Giver, who instilled memories of the outside world in Jonah, felt emotion. But since no one else did, Jonah left for a life apart from the dull community in hopes of making his home also become whole. After leaving the community, all memories would be released to them, allowing them to experience a life of happiness, joy, etc. With his disagreeable actions, the members of his community would never have lived a life filled with the basic necessities for a mentally sound mind. With new emotions and values, his disagreement with the community allowed its members to live better lives. In the novel The Maze Runner, nonconformity was also a key role to survival. Also known as gladers, these kids stuck to basic routines and strict rules. But Thomas, the protagonist of the book, readily disobeyed them. Though it was forbidden to go into the maze, he saved his friend's life, despite the possibility of punishment. Had he not done so, his friend would most likely have died. In another case, Thomas disobeyed the rules once again, showing total disagreement to the community's values and convincing these kids to join him in his escape. During the time he made his escape, the creators, the one who put all of them in there, started willingly picking off gladers one by one. If Thomas didn't do what he did, everyone would have died. Nonconformity is essential for the better of the group. Disagreement is more effective than a simple set of values, without ways to deal with contradicting situations. For example, if a group was exactly the same, when faced with a debate on sides opposing values they never understood, no individual member will be able to argue in favor or against. Differing from a majority of opinion can lead to quality decision-making and positive results.